Tēnā tātou katoa, nau mai hoki mai ki tōku reo. Ko rai mōna taku ingoa.
Kia ora koutou katoa, ko rau kura taku ingoa. Welcome to another episode of TŌKU Reo, where learning te reo Māori is the name of the game. Now, in yesterday's episode, we reviewed our grammar on the R category. Now, at the moment, we're using our whānau terms to help us understand these categories.
And sticking to that line of thinking, we'll keep using our whānau terms to continue our learning. Now we're going to look at the use of the OR category.
Yes, now the OR stuff follows the same sort of rules as using the R, just that it's a whole lot of different words that it's used with.
Kind of like masculine and feminine rules in the French language. Très difficile.
Oui, oui, très difficile.
But thankfully with a lot less rules and exceptions. So, come along with me while we look at today's grammar. Avon.
Oui, avant.
Here's the examples for the R category that we've been looking at over the last couple of days. Ko wai tāna ta māhine. Who is her daughter? Ko wai tāu tama. Who is your son? Ah, ko hene tāku I rā mutu. Hene is my niece. Ko Anthony tāna tama. Anthony is her son. Ah, ko hone tāu tāne. Your husband is hone? Ko wai tāu ta māhine. Who is your daughter? Now that that's out of the way, let's get into our OR category. How about we look at our whakapapa table again to help us learn when to use OR. Now, remember that everything below the dotted line fell into the R category. Everything above the line is when we use OR. Take a look. You can see the whānau terms we've been using with R sitting underneath the dotted line. One key thing to remember is where you are sitting in relation to the person or thing you are talking about. For people you have seniority over, like your kids, your nephews, or your grandchildren, you use are. For people you don't have seniority over, you use, you know it, you use or. Now let's take a look at some examples using or. You remember this table? On the or side, we have tōku, my, tō, your, tōna, his or hers. Check out some examples using or. Ko pare tōku māma. Pare is my mum. Ko rihari tōna tuakana. Rihari is his older brother. Ko wai tō matua. Who is your father? Ko wai tō taina. Who is your younger sister? Ko wai tōna tipuna. Who is his grandparent? So the rule with the whānau is if you don't have seniority over someone, you use or. This includes siblings, which might trip some people up. Now, you would think your taina, your younger brother, is in the R category because you have seniority over him or her. But in Māori terms, they take the OR category. That's why R and OR can get tricky. Whānau, what Māori consider to be senior or junior doesn't necessarily always match up with how today's generations think. Now, well, the best way to learn is obviously practice. Let's check out our first roleplay footage for the day to see how our actors use OR.
Hey, tēnā koe hoa.
Kia ora.
What you up to?
Got to get some kai for my little sister.
Oh, ko wai tō teina.
Ko pēa tōku teina. She's on her way here now.
Hey, is that her over there?
Aye, walking with my mum.
Oh, ko wai tō mama? I forgot her name.
Ko hana tōku mama.
Now we're going to look at some more people that are a part of the all-important OR group. We're sticking with our rule that anyone above you is OR. So, all those people that have superior positions to you are in the OR category. That means people like your teacher or bosses are all OR people. Hey? Let's check out some examples. Ko whaia marama tōku kaiako. Whaia Marama is my teacher. Ko ai tō matua. Who is your father? Ko Miriama tōna kai whakahaere. Miriama is her boss. Ko Mr. Jones tō tumuaki. Mr. Jones is your principal. Ko ai tō hungarei. Who is your father-in-law? Now let's head over to some role-play footage to see these examples in action.
Kia ora kōrua.
Kia ora matua.
Hey, kia ora matua.
How's school, Raimona?
That's good.
Ko ai tō kaiako?
Ko matua hori tōku kaiako.
Matua Hori. He's a good teacher. And how about you, Mahina? Have you finished school yet?
Yep, I got a job in the city.
Oh, a good one. And you're enjoying it? Then who's the boss?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Ko haere ata tōku kai whakahaere.
Oh, good one. Right, see you fellas later, eh?
See ya matua.
See ya.
Well, I guess we'll leave things there for now. Before we hit the break, let's check out this week's dialect segment.
O kia mātene o te tainu, o roto tainu e whakahua katoa ana mātou i ngā kupu katoa roto i te hea te kupu mo te ngararangi koro the alphabet, te A, E, I, O, U. Kia mātou nei te hahe hi ho hu. Engari ka whakahua katoa mātou i ngā kupu katoa. Haka mana parata ngā wā whā. Ngā whā, ne? Ta putunga, koe whakahua katoa mātou i rā kupu. Haka mana parata ngā wā whā. E heke mene pere te ngeo e whē. Koe rā mātou nei a tainu, koe rā mātou nei whakahua a mātou nei kupu.
Katipu, kaora, hii! Katipu, kaora, hii!
To reinforce what you're learning on TŌKU Reo at home, visit our website at www.tokureo.maori.nz. On the homepage, you'll find a link to episodes. Find the episode you'd like to swat up on and click it. Here you'll find a summary of what's in that episode as well as a list of interactive exercises down the right-hand side. Here's an example. Back at the homepage, you'll also find links to the other Te Whanaku resources, more exercises, a forum for TŌKU Reo viewers, and a free online Māori dictionary. Have fun, kia ū!
Katipu, kaora, hii!
Kia ora mai tātou. No mai hoki mai. You're on my time now, so let's get into some kupuho. Well, actually, we have some new words. Others you might be familiar with as they are words you've seen over the last few weeks. But we're repeating them here because that's part of today's grammar point. So let's not beat around the bush and get into it. Remember, you'll hear the pronunciation followed by the correct spelling. Here's our first 5 words. Horoi. To wash. Hungarei. Father-in-law. Tuakana. Older sibling of the same sex. Kaiako. Teacher. Tākaro. To play. Okay, this time we'll take a second look with the help of some images. The image will pop up first and then you'll hear the pronunciation. Horoi. To wash. Hungarei. Father-in-law. Tuakana. Older sibling of the same sex. Kaiako. Teacher. Tākaro. To play.
Katipu, kaora, hii!
Tīmata. To start or begin. Kai whakahaere. Boss. Moe. Sleep. Kōrero. Speak. Tumuaki. Principal. It's time for our second look with the help of our images. Tīmata. To start or begin. Kai whakahaere. Boss. Moe. Sleep. Kōrero. Speak. Tumuaki. Principal.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Okay, keep practicing your kupuho and we'll be revisiting them a pōpō. But before we leave, here's another look at all of today's 10 words. Poroi. To wash. Hungarei. Father-in-law. Tuakana. Older sibling of the same sex. Kaiako. Teacher. Tākaro. To play. Tīmata. To start or begin. Kai whakahaere. Boss. Moe. Sleep. Kōrero. Speak. Tumuaki. Principal.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
After the break, Raimon is back to help me with the last segment of the show. But before that, let's check out what te taurewhiri i te reo Māori have in store for us with this week's Word of the Week. And we'll see you after the break.
Our kupuho, new word for this week, is paitahi, graduate. Pai, a step or bar, and tahi, one or the first. I'd like to think that many more and more of our young people will become the kupuho for today, or new word. The word is paitahi. Pai meaning step or bar, and tahi meaning one or first. So to have reached paitahi status, one has to have reached and passed the first phase of study. So paitahi is the word for graduate. Paitahi, graduate.
Tāna, his or her. Tāna. Māwiwi, be weary or sick. Māwiwi. Ingoa, name. Ingoa. Mahi, to work or to make, job. Mahi. TŌKU, be unmarried, single. TŌKU.
ono. 6, ono. Whetu, 7, whetu. Waru, 8, waru. Iwa, 9, iwa. TŌKU, 10, TŌKU. To reinforce what you're learning on Tōku Reo at home, visit our website at www.tokureo.maori.nz. On the homepage, you'll find a link to episodes. Find the episode you'd like to swat up on and click it. Here you'll find a summary of what's in that episode as well as a list of interactive exercises down the right-hand side. Here's an example. Back at the homepage, you'll also find links to the other Te Whanake resources, more exercises, a forum for Tōku Reo viewers, and a free online Māori dictionary. Have fun, kia ū!
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei! Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
To access the podcast, go to www.tokureo.maori.nz and click on episodes. Choose your episode and move the mouse to the right-hand side of the screen where you'll find a link called Podcasts. Click this link to download Tōku Reo podcast to your iPod, MP3 player, etc. With video, audio and exercises, you can brush up on your Te Reo Māori skills anywhere, anytime, 24/7. Kia kaha!
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Welcome back, guys. Ryman is back to put the pedal to the metal and see how you at home cope with today's grammar and kupuho.
Hey, that's right, Juanma. It's that time again. You should all be very familiar with this part of the show. We've got freeze frame and multi-choice challenges today.
Remember, guys, that you can take these challenges and make up your own at home to practice with.
That's the one. Let's get into our first challenge, exercise. Here it is, whānau. Challenge number 1. We're going to throw an English sentence to you and you will have 5 seconds to pick the correct translation out of 4 options. Remember what you've learned so far about a and o.
Check out our example and then it's straight into the challenge.
Who is your teacher? Ko wai tōu kai ako. His boss is Hukanui. Ko Hukanui tōna kai whakahaere. Who is your friend? Ko wai tō hoa. My older sister is Hoana. Ko Hoana tōku tuakana? Who is your principal? Ko wai tōu tumuaki. His father is Kingi. Ko Kingi tōna pāpā.
Man, how did everyone go?
Now it's time for an old favourite, Freeze frame.
That's the one. We'll play some footage from today's roleplay, and of course, when we freeze a certain part, that's where you jump in with the upcoming dialogue.
So let's not muck around. Here's our first example then. We're full steam ahead.
Hey, tēnā koe e hoa.
Kia ora.
What's you up to?
Got to get some kai for my little sister.
Oh, ko wai tō teina.
Ko pēa tōku teina. She's on her way here now.
That's the one. All right, now it's your turn. Go hard.
Hey, is that her over there?
Ai, walking with my mum.
Ko wai tō mama. I forgot her name.
Ko hana tōku mama.
Kia ora kōrua.
Kia ora matua.
Hey, kia ora matua.
How's school, Raimona?
That's good.
Ko wai tō kaiako.
Ko matua hori tōku kaiako.
Matua Hori. He's a good teacher.
Here's our last challenge for the day. This will test you guys on how well you paid attention during our kupuho segment.
We're going to go back a few episodes now and play the image recognition. This is where we show you an image and you then have to choose a kupuho from a selection of our 4 or 5 words.
Ooh, the person who guesses the right word wins. It's that simple. Now, if you've got the whole whānau watching, see who can guess the word first.
To play. Tākaro. Speak. Kōrero. Sleep. Moe. To wash. Horoi.
Younger brother. Teina.
Well, I'm sure everyone at home did very well. Remember to check out any word list online if you missed any kupuho.
Before we say hei kona rā, here is this week's learning tip. Remember to tune into more of TŌKU episodes to find out more learning tips that can help you at home learn te reo Māori.
Tēnā anō koutou katoa. Knowing the grammar and the grammatical rules of Māori is essential for the mastery of the language. You cannot use words unless you know how they are put together. However, you cannot learn all the grammar at once. It is a matter of adding new structures gradually. You need to understand how to use the grammatical pattern, then to practice using it, and finally to put it into practice in real communication with other speakers of Māori so that it becomes part of your language repertoire.
Ka tipu, ka ora, hei!
Well, whānau, another episode of Tōku Reo. Your reo should be growing like wildfire.
Exactly, Tungani. Yes, we've come a long way, but there's still more to come on the horizon. Now, in coming episodes, we'll continue to look into the uses of art and or.
Ka pai whānau, pleasure having you along for the ride. Kia mau!
Kia u!
Ki Tōku Reo!
Koto
He mea tautoko